Okay, this is Crime Dog Raiden. Moving into chapter 16, finishing up with chapter 15. Some of the last phone calls that Christopher has with Nikki. And no one knows what they spoke about that night when they had that 111-minute phone call together. But one important fact in chapter 15 I wanted to mention is we will later come to find out Christopher tries to file an appeal, I believe within the last 2 years. And during that conversation, which was recorded, we'll do another video on it, with the attorney, Christopher says he just was not in the right mind place and wishes he never took the polygraph test. And we know that's not true because it is documented in the discovery, and he tells Sherilyn Cadle in the book, I got there at 8 p.m. and this is the first time police really drilled down on me. But that interview that night ended at 11 o'clock, and they told him to go home and he can return the next day at 11 a.m. and do the polygraph test. And that's exactly what he did. So we will do another video separate, but this is the book review for now. If you're interested in the book, you do need to get it. It's called Letters from Christopher by Sherilyn Cadle. I'm not going to read the entire book, but I'm going to give you my opinion on the best parts of the book and play some clips for you. So we know that polygraph, he absolutely bombed it. So I don't know why he took it in the first place. Maybe he thought he could lie on it. I don't know. But thank God he did take it. Sherilyn talks about the 2,000 pages of discovery, which you can find yourself online. I'll link that in the comments section. They talk a lot about Nikki's interview with police, and so many of you have probably already watched that interview. There's a lot of content creators that pick it down minute by minute. I'm not going to do that. I just want to discuss the book and have an open conversation about a lot of the people involved in this whole story. And I look at both sides. What he did was absolutely horrible. There's no excuse for it, but you do have to dive in there and figure out what motivated him and what pushed him to do this. Yes, he is an evil human being for doing what he did. Are there more people involved that we don't know about that he's covering for? We'll get into that later, but we are going to listen to part of that chapter. Discusses a lot of text messages that are going on back and forth with Shanann and her friends. I'm going to show some of those text messages on screen as well, but we're also going to listen to how Sherilyn covers it in the book.
I can't afford 3 kids alone in Colorado. Both friends encouraged Shanann, and she told them both she loved them. They started talking about friend and her husband moving into the house with Shanann. Shanann said the house was in Christopher's name. They discussed the courts would make them sell it before he would just get it. They encouraged Shanann further. Shanann, I don't know, emoji. Shanann said that when she asked him for a hug and to hold her tonight for a minute, he said he couldn't right now. Shanann said he's not there right now. Shanann sends a screenshot of what appears to be her texting Christopher. Today, 6:09 a.m. Do you want to find out together with me tonight on the baby's gender? Christopher replied, yes. And Shanann loved his reply with a heart emoji. Shanann replied, please take 5 minutes today to tell me how you are feeling. I love you, Christopher, more than you know. Shanann texted that she offered it to him this morning and told her friends, I need us to work, and if he's wanting to know with me, I'm willing to wait. Can you?
So this chapter also discusses how frustrated Shanann is that Chris is not in the right mindset and she has to cancel the gender reveal party because it's embarrassing that he's not excited about it.